We don't talk about the currently playing song. Pretty peak song if I do say so myself. I also know the volume's probably not right. It's pretty close actually. I'd probably turn down more like this. Starting up. Wait a minute, I gotta pull up the stream, yo. Yo, gotta do this every day, every time. Alright, I see it. It's me, that's me right there. Look, Ma, it's me on the big screen, that's me. I send this here, put that in there. You don't talk about. Can you believe that it's fucking blurring these title like these? I gotta figure out how to turn that off. It's stupid. Your cum won't last. There's a snake in my ass. The cum father's secret stash. Come stop me flat. I'm going to fuck your dad. Interesting stream today. I've got to run the stream goals function command thing. I forgot to run that today. Oops. Anyway. You'll notice today's stream is a bit different than the other ones. First of all, let me preface this with why I've titled this late night stream. Or why I've deemed this one late night stream. So let me grab you real quick. The current time is 10:34 p.m., which to be honest isn't that late. But it's later than I normally stream. I normally stop streaming quite a bit earlier than this. And if I'm starting streaming now, oh boy, it's gonna go late. Probably to midnight. So yeah, that's fun. Don't mind these periods sometimes of me not talking. Still in the recovery phase of that time I got a cold, which is always fun. Mm-hmm. 1 second. One other thing. So, today's stream goals are quite a bit different than normal. Normally, I've got like a few specific goals laid out. You know, hold on, I can pull up something to give you a comparison. I have a list. Hold on, let me find this. Game dev, Umbra. Where's checklist? Game checklist. Here we go. I've got this this list of shit to do, right? And you know, sometimes I like look at this and then I'm like, ooh, okay, this is what I'm gonna do today in the stream or some shit like that. And then I'm always adding stuff like this. You can see it's not always like perfect, but you know, whatever. Secret Greg card? Ooh. Maybe. But you know, there's just a bunch of stuff in here that I was like pondering about doing, you know. Add a setting to enable funny card descriptions, you know, shit like that. I haven't done that. That's like a thing of possible things to do. Anyway, that's the game checklist, and you know, sometimes I look at that and then I'm like, damn, all right, this is what I want to do for this stream today. Well, today we've got 2 goals. Number 1, fuck around. Number 2, find out. And I couldn't think of a way to describe it better than that, if I might be completely honest. I definitely have some unnecessary. Yeah, I have a bunch of shit open. Task manager, the fucking lights thing. I actually still kind of need all this to be open. I mean, I can close some of that. I guess I can close the file. I don't like having like a shit ton of things open. But it just happens, you know, when being a game dev, gotta have a shit ton of shit up. Shit ton of shit up. So yeah, interesting stream today. Interesting stream. At Funny Man. So yeah, let me catch you guys up to speed. Not a whole lot's changed. I since the last stream was doing a bit of testing off stream. What the fuck? That's the scene. Doing a bit of testing off stream, finding some bugs, fixing the bugs, mostly to do with multiplayer. the heavy should now work. I theoretically should be able to, like, set the enemy energy. Wait, I just realized that I don't think the enemy gets energy properly while it's getting heavied. You know what? It's fucking fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't... No one cares. Um, where the fuck is heavy? Did I skip over it? I might have. I'm here, just forgot to talk. Nice. That's kind of cool. Um, I reworked how heavy worked, so I can do something like this. So, if I give the AI... Where's the AI energy? Is this in a different place? No, it's right here. So I want to go the AI energy, and I'm going to give it like a quadrillion whatever energy. So when I end my turn... No? Oh shit, the game just broke. You can see it ticking. Well, you can see it's a very working game. I don't even know what its fucking thing is. Theoretically, what this is supposed to do is do this, but the AI appears to be continually skipping its turn, probably because it is a shit hand right now. That's pretty cool, and you know, it has to do with shit with heavy. It doesn't matter. I'm still working on some of this, and I kind of did this without, like at school, like without testing it, so that's cool. What I've got to test out is more my fix to multiplayer compatibility with the heavy cards. If I go to end turn check, my favorite function, um, previously for some reason I had said, if not multiplayer, then, or if it's not multiplayer, then it runs this one. I, I genuinely cannot tell you why I did that. It just was fucking with it a lot, and that should have fixed it. I changed, card action. This is also untested, but what it should do is you can see this on the two ones that have randomness, right? These two, they have like when they're dealing with randomness in the things that like destroying random buildings or sweeping away random rubble, right? With that, it should now be a set seed, or it should be a random seed. However, with multiplayer, it should be able to send over that same random seed so that it's the same for both people. I think. I haven't actually tested it. So that's part of why I named this stream Fuck Around and Find, or why I've made the goals Fuck Around and Find Out, continually switching at the bottom down there. So that's part of it. Another part is that honestly, I kind of just threw the stream together. I've been kind of edging the on streaming for like a couple hours. Yeah, have a look at my my thing. We talk about me putting a baller poster up in school, which is pretty funny, which I have 50 of. And then I said it might stream later at 5 p.m. and then at 8:30 I was like, I don't know, my friends asked me to video game, and now at 10 I was like, I don't know, maybe, and then it's 10:30 and I finally actually did it. So I've been kind of edging doing streaming for a bit. So I was like, you know what, I better get on with it. Don't mind me just casually moving this thing a little bit into the corner. We don't talk about it. That should have built the game. That should be good. That. So I can go to the deck builder. I think I can just use unnamed for both. So multiplayer, because they should be loading from the same place. I love Penis Goblin. They're both gonna be Penis Goblin. Blowjob, penis, 6 kills, tits. That's what this one is. Baller wallpaper. What about the baller wallpaper? There's the baller poster. I don't know about baller wallpaper. I could make theoretically a wallpaper out of baller. That would be cool, actually. That's what I should make my bedroom. 2 penis goblins. Play the game. I think I can still play the game from here. Yeah, I'm not supposed to, but I haven't fixed that. That's something to do. Real quick. Note to myself. Make client not start game on playthrough. Got it. Anyway, I completely and utterly just fucked this over. That's on me. I may have completely forgot to select the right cards. So RLGLCQ. Allow illegal decks. Unnamed. Unnamed. Play game. There we go. This is going to be useful in a second. Or it could just crash. That works. Well, we found something that's not right. And where is it? What? What if I just say if not multiplayer? I'm just gonna I'm just gonna ignore the fact that that was even a problem. You see, I gotta like that because of what I'm effectively doing, which is taking the AI, scooping out the insides, and puppeting around like a flesh puppet, which is a really gruesome way of describing what the multiplayer is actually doing. Because I'm doing that, there are some errors that sometimes appear, like with the deck mostly. So I think I can just say if not multiplayer, and then we're good. So that should probably fix it. I like how I can just throw around this random fucking if statement. It's just like, if exclamation point multiplayer, and it just fixes everything. Play game. Oh, Dylan's playing Roar 2. That, what an actually amazing thing. WNDD. Um, Double Penis Goblin. I love Double Penis Goblin. Allow the illegal decks, select unnamed, play the game, don't crash. Wow, look at that. And the game did not crash. Well, it also didn't send over the fucking data, so kind of a problem. How? Well, clearly it received the message to do it, so I think something's getting fucked in end turn check. Wait, is it working with anything like a cannon? Oh no, I've just completely fucked this badly. That's not good. That's really not good. Somewhere along the way of trying to make something, I completely and utterly destroyed this. I don't even think I fuck you. I'm gonna check the plastic SCM changes. What was actually changed that's for some reason causing it to now just say, you know what, fuck it, kill me now. Because seriously, why is it's just like, no, don't exist. So let's take a look at this change set. Minor segs in gamer. There's two change sets that I did. So this one has to do, I mean, does this have a list of all of the places where it was changed? Yeah, two places. The other one's right here, where this is the updating the username. That's making it so you can't break it. That should have no impact. And the other stuff's unrelated. So not this one. Let me go back. Close this. Let's check out rand segs to be tested. Now, gamer, it could be this stuff. Plays best remove 0, or remove at this. That's the only thing I can think of as to why it could be breaking. But that doesn't make any sense, because why would it be running this code? Is my big problem. Why would it be running this? Because this if else statement, if I scroll up here, should be the if play count is greater than 0, or multiplayer and multi-mood isn't skip. So it shouldn't be skipping your turn. Wait a minute. I thought I didn't fix this. Just a thought. Is it trying to skip your turn when you run out of energy? Mm. That's the problem right there. Alright. This was an attempt to fix the fact that sometimes, yeah, it's not running this, or it's doing this, but it's not. Capique? So, It's running this when it shouldn't be. That should only be run... When should that be run? Here. That's it. I think that fixes the problem. So what's happening there is because I'm running out of energy by playing that card, it was just skipping it. Or rather, when I played the card, it sent the message to the other player, actually, skip my turn. That's what it was saying. I think. Uh, so that probably fixed it, maybe. There's a chance that because of that else statement, it might... On one of the card... No, but card played should always be not false. Or it should not. It should always be not null when you're playing an actual card. Meaning it should just skip your turn when it's not there. So it's good. Maybe. Probably. Multiplayer. This is part of what I mean by fuck around and find out. You see, a lot of the changes that I made while at my school just kind of messing around on a laptop, I wasn't actually able to test if they worked. I just kind of had to hope that they did, kind of like thoughts and prayers, but also not at all. Wait a minute. I may have just realized something, but unrelated. I think the Earthquake and Sweep might do it in reverse order, but problem for another time. Multiplayer... Yes, this Q9QT7H. I think the Earthquake and Sweep are still broken, by the way. Just throwing that out there. And the problem... I didn't allow illegal decks. Fuck me, man. I need to make it so I can keep people in the same lobby. H9TQ. I am fairly certain the Sweeping and Earthquake is still broken as shit. I mean, I see no reason for it to work. Oh, fuck. All I can pray is that this won't crash. Yeah, that's not working. Well, to be that's not on the game. That's not on the code. That's entirely on me by pressing start on the wrong client instance. Whoopsie. GTQ G9F. I like how it's taken me like 70 attempts to get this game actually up and running to like test this out. Unnamed. Play game. I put this down. And there you go. It's actually there. It's actually sending these messages correctly. Whatever. I'm fairly certain the order of which these things being destroyed, I think, is going to be inverted. So, I'm just going to skip the turn on this one. So I've got 20, right? And sure, I'll put like a cannon or something. Spice it up a little bit. So when I click Earthquake, I think it's going to be fucked. Sorry, the other... What? It looks like the energy is still fucked. Somehow. Still. It's not taking the energy anymore. I thought I fixed this. Fuck. Alright. I'll do that in a minute. I think I know why that's breaking, but that's still stupid. Actually, wait, no, I still have no idea why it's breaking. Why are you... I'll think about it. Anyway, skip the turn. Skip the turn. Skip the turn. I have the energy. Look. So, I bet you... Nope, still fucked. Game sent... It sent the correct one. Yeah, this is very clearly different between the two instances of the game. it being random like this. You can very clearly see on many accounts where it's different because of this. Um, this is the find out part. I've fucked around, now it's finding out. Or I guess this is still part of the fucking around. Why is it breaking is what I want to know. I can show you what it's doing if I go to card. Actually, wait. Is it setting the random seed in AI play? It should be. Not that. Yeah, this. So, if it's multiplayer and it's a thing, then the random seed is the thing. So it gets the random seed. And then it sets that as the random seed. And yeah. And yeah, what? Huh? Then it runs card action. So M currently. Wait. Wait, what is M? Is this it? Maybe? M equals? Not rectum. I just want M itself. So what is M and where is it used? CA bring over is M. Okay. So if you can click it, both card place are that. Card equals CA bring over. So it should be card dot random seed and that. Hmm. I'm just thinking about it. Uh what's this one? Insert random. What the wait, what is this one? Oh, this is just oh, that's reconstruction. I forgot about reconstruction. That one will also be broken. Same with double shot. I haven't done it for those ones. Um, that's fairly easy to do. I'm just gonna write it down. Double shot and recon need random send over. But why is it not? I believe the random seed is being set correctly. So why would it not be cool? Why would it not be Gucci? What would be the problem here? The only thing I can imagine is that the construct order is random already, or it's differing between the two, but it shouldn't be because they should be receiving the exact same data at the exact same time. So what? This is very confusing, I do say. I don't want to outright delete these cards for multiplayer, but I might have to remake them because some shit's not lining up here. And I'm gonna have to do this again on 7, which is really as simple as taking anytime it says random here and doing rand.next. And then same thing on 2. Rand.next. And then end turn check. I need to add 2 more. I really should just make this a property of the card itself rather than an if like this. I'm gonna be honest. So what I really should do is instead make this a new property of cards themselves. Public bool uses random equals false. So bool rand equals false. Random equals, or uses random equals rand, and then I can specify on these ones, so rand equals true. On 12, what other ones are the other? I don't honestly remember the IDs off the top of my head. So let's see what ID. Well, yay, plastic SEM. Get, go on, get. Did I close Unity? No, it's just down here. So recon is 7, double shot is 14. So instead of doing all of this with like the ors, I can just say if dot uses random. And then on AI play, it's very similar. Instead of doing the double ors, or instead of doing the double thing for the ors, I can just do m dot uses random. There you go. So those should effectively also be sending over the correct data, which, you know, is fine. But the problem is, why is it not picking the same ones? You know? What would be the cause of it randoming itself? That, my friends, is quite the interesting question. And in the meantime, while I kind of ignore it, I'm gonna go look at some fucking metal or something. I don't know. Maybe some just some music I can throw in the background. Something. I don't know. I didn't really think the stream was going to be anything serious, but it turns out it is. Or at least with this problem. This, I'm honestly just going to delegate to myself later, because this is a problem for me to do later. I don't feel like doing this on stream. Make random not shit. Wow. Build and run. What I do want to check, though, is if heavy is working, and if not, why. Wait, so that'll be up there. Oh, man. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired. And that's OBS. Why does it keep going to OBS? Come. I'm gonna have to figure out why the energy just isn't being drained correctly. Like, it's accurate on this one because it's not draining it between them, but clearly this number and this number are not lined up, which is not supposed to happen. What the f- Some stuff is fucked, bro. Anyway. So what I wanted to check is, do I get double actions here? I do actually get correct double actions. I mean, clearly this shit's fucked. Like, what's going on here? Why is there rubble and random walls over there? I didn't put those. Huh? Hold on. Do I have... I do. What? know what's going on there. What's the other one? Place our card. Okay. So when you skip your turn, it's like, nope, fuck you, all that's gone. It just says you have not played a card. Actually, it shouldn't even be bothering to fucking run this. No, and miss. Or I can just copy this. And then in skip, I say true. It should not be sending the message wait, actually, if it's doing this, I don't actually need that at all. I can just say true without that. I'll keep the boolean in case I ever need it in the future, but useful to know. It should now not be sending 2 skip messages. Maybe that was the problem. It shouldn't be. The 2 skip should not be causing it to get double energy, so that wouldn't be it, no. What would be causing the energy to not be spent at all? That would have to do with how the energy is subtracted, which I'll have to take a look at. To clarify, the AI energy works, right? Like, if I just, like, play a normal match. I put a cannon down. Okay, the AI energy is working, so it's specifically multiplayer where it's getting fucked. That's the new dilemma. Build and run. I like how every time I gotta do this. Man, gaming. People really are playing all those Steam games. Alright. So, play multiplayer, play, enter DDR, or DD8R, I should say. 8R, 86, and then legal decks. It doesn't matter, I'm just gonna play the game. So I've got these cards. And according to that, I have 5 energy. I still have 5 energy. So, it's sending the messages. Clearly, it's receiving it. But where... Or there's no messages saying it, but I know it is. So, end turn check. What would be causing you to suddenly say, you know what, no, we don't need to send the fucking energy. What am I looking at? Man. Alright. Buddy, that was a... I closed the wrong thing in the fucking, if statement, so what was going on there was it was saying if it's multiplayer, don't subtract the energy. Don't bother. Just don't. Man, this is why you gotta test your shit. I've got no idea what the fuck is going on, by the way, with the randomness being not working correctly. I'm gonna have to do some deep diving into that one later. Probably not on stream, because it probably won't be fun. Stop doing this. Play game multiplayer. No, I don't want to multiplayer this. I want to enter text. MBCWM8. There you go. Now I should be in a game correctly. Doesn't even matter if I allow illegal decks. I'm just checking for energy cost. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna do some move actions. You know. Wow, this hand is shit. Jesus Christ. Wait, I can't do anything. I've got to add something that lets you, like, fuck with your starting hand or something. Or maybe I've got to add some more options for, like, hand manipulation, because, like, what the fuck is this? I am genuinely forced to skip until, yeah, I'm genuinely forced to skip until I attack on this account. That's interesting. 10-5, then I attack. And now I can do stuff. I'm just watching to make sure these numbers align correctly. Yeah, the numbers appear to be lining up, so that was fun with that one. Next, I don't fucking know, man. I kind of just wanted to fuck around a bit on stream, because why not? I've been going for about 40 minutes. That's kind of short. I mean, it's not been that long since I started. Is what I mean. Is what I should say. What was I doing over here? Not these. Why can't I find it? I'll just do, like, this one. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I'm fucking tired, man. I was like, wouldn't it be funny to do a stream? This is a bit late for a stream, in my opinion. So I probably won't be doing this late again. I mean, unless it's Friday night, and I might. And I'm feeling more energetic, which I'm not really. Well, I fucked around a bit. I found out. I've definitely listed myself some stuff to do. That random not working correctly is gonna be a bitch to find. In the meantime, what I can do... oh yeah, I can make it not, allow the clients to start the game or edit the shit. That's something I can do. So, I'm gonna require some editing shit in... Where? Canvas... Play menu 2, I'm gonna need to parent some stuff. So... Doesn't actually matter if it's a UI image at all. It's just got to exist, and I'm gonna remove the render component from it. It's just got to be a thing that I can put all of the, like these under. Oh, didn't notice that was underneath those, apparently. So anyway, I can disable this, that gets rid of those innards. And then I can instead replace it with a different one, which is when host/single client I can just put that up there, honestly. You are connected, disable the wrapping, and align it. Right, you know? So I got rid of the single player shit. So when you're in there, I need to grab the color to be good. Copy I'm just gonna put this on untagged. I don't know why it's been white for like eons. So it just kind of informs you, you know? It's being a kind citizen. An upstanding citizen, you know? Just saying, you are connected. So, it just tells you. I mean, I can also do stuff like making this bold or something. That's probably a shitty use of this box, but for now it works. Now, currently these are just 2 random game objects that are disabled, and it's really bad. So I gotta go into this and edit the script. Public game object, single host versus, Clint. I love Clint. And this is just on, doesn't even need to be on J. But I can put it on there, because who gives a shit, man. Clint.setActive is network manager.singleton.isHost. And same thing with the other one. But it's what? I've already forgot single host. So if gamer.instance.multiplay. No. Dot just oh my god. Just autofill multiplayer. No. This is not this hard. There. Wait, no, this should be an or. So if it's single player, so it's not multiplayer, or you're the host, and the other one is if you're not the host. Well, if it's multiplayer and you're not the host, you know. What else? I was gonna do a bit. Yes, play menu 3. Actually, you know how I have this button right here, the play game button? What if I just take the entire button itself? Why can't I? What? What? Oh, it's like the. What if I take like this? This moves the entire button itself, right? What if I throw this under hosting single, right? So when you're a connected client, you just deadass can't ever see the start game button. Ah, I didn't fucking assign them. Maybe that would help a little bit, teeny bit, you know. Let's put the Clint in there. Get the clit, get it in there. Let's go. All right. So now the UI should be changing based on if you're the host or not. So as the host, I can do it, but I cannot play the game because there is not enough players. And yeah, that's good. Now I gotta go over to do a very similar thing, but in play menu 3. So that's all neat and all. That's neat and all. What the fuck does SJW mean? I've heard it used before. I just for some reason randomly thought of that. What does it mean? Short for social justice warrior. Okay. I just randomly thought of SJW and I was like, wait, what does that actually mean? I've heard people use it, but I never actually really knew. So I can do a very similar thing in play menu 3 where I just kind of like maybe go to play menu 2, Control C, Control E, but I throw it in here and delete all of the child components, or all of the children. They have no more children, I killed them. So hosting / single player. Wait, actually, I need to split it up further into hosting versus single player versus, uh, versus simply single. And the distinction is because of this one goes in single player so that I can just get rid of it, you know, like that. And then the other play button, this one, goes under hosting single. And there's nothing specifically for the client itself, so for now that'll remain empty. And I need to do essentially the exact same thing, but it's with this script instead. Wait, this doesn't have a script? I swear I made a play menu 3 script. Well, maybe that's what's wrong with all of us. That's why everything's been going bad these days. That's why everything's falling apart at the seams. It's because there isn't a play menu 3. I think that's it. That's the answer. I'm gonna not even bother duplicating this. I'm just gonna create a C# script, play menu. There you go. I need to grab essentially the same code, but from play menu 2 and kind of yoink it a wee bit. So fixed update and on enable. All of this is kind of wee sussy. I don't really need all that, to be honest, on this menu. Just on enable. If gamer dot instance dot or isn't equal to null, so it exists, then we can continue existing. Now, where do I have my code for the other thing? Play menu 2 shit. This being essentially the exact same on here, except instead of that, I just copied there. Paste this, but also single. And single only is when it's not gamer.instance.multi. Okay. I think. So then I just set the data, throw that on there. Should be good. Should be good. Way memu. Way memu. Hosting. Single. Quint. Save. Play. Play game, single player, play game, right? Versus now, if I build and run, we should have two very completely different menus for both the things, you know? I think. Maybe. Oh boy. So I can create a multiplayer game here. Yep, that's all looking normal. This should be where all of the new stuff starts shitting in here. Should be shitting its pants about all this. So we are going to enter this game as 97RNC. Yeah. I don't know why I made that a question. Anyway, I am connected. I can't do anything on the screen, because fuck you. Only the host can do this. Anyway, they play the game, and all of you can only choose the deck that you use. Right, that's it. All you can do is change the deck that you use. Except the host also gets this neat little button that starts the game, and then you're actually in the game. So yeah, that works. Bet. And that should also kick both in the main menu. Perfect. So yeah, that's all working good, probably. And that's nice. Next on my modus operandi, which is not what that means, is to do something. I have Rick written a list of shit for me to do. Running out of energy. Earthquake. I like how for a while Earthquake and Sweep have just been broken, and I just like have been working on fixing them. But I've done at least 2 fixes for Earthquake, and there's still more I need to do. Like goddamn, bro. Oh wait, I just realized I could really quickly throw this together. I've been wanting to add a copy code button on the multiplayer screen for a while, and that's like so fucking easy to do. Or it's not. It's easy. It's not like it's hard. It just might take a second to actually make, because I gotta make a button. It just doesn't need an icon yet. So, play menu 2 on multiplayer UI button. But I can just get rid of the text. And then I kind of throw it over here, except it's both a width height 30, and it uses a basic cut octo at a size of like Wait, I can just use normal octo. Smart. Boom. You've got your button. Click it. Click. God damn, how many things are in there? I can kind of move it a bit closer, you know. Code ain't gonna expand too much. Maybe it will. Maximum code length would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be the farthest it could ever go. So I can. This is the closest I can theoretically put the button. Wait, what am I doing with all the the color guessing? I can just fucking copy it. Image, copy. Should I make the code color also update? Like it hasn't until this point. Ugh. Ugh. I'd rather Coleman. Anyway, code funny, code sharts, blue button, does nothing. Currently. Gamer, copy? Copy to clip. E equals, relay moment dot instance dot code. Join code. There you go. I think. I think it's as easy as that. Well, and then telling it to actually do it. Gamer code, which is C to clip. We can test this out. I go to progress and announcements, right? So I play game like a multiplayer game. Copy it, theoretically, and paste. Boom, there you go. No more of this finagling and needing to type it in manually. I can just copy and paste it. Boom, new feature. Now, it's kind of really awkwardly positioned, so I might change that up a little bit. Oh, it doesn't say code, it just says the fuck. At this entire time, it doesn't do that. It does this. I can move it over to, like, here. It's, like, way closer. Save. Anyway. So that'll have, like, a copy button. I need to get, like, an icon or something. Actually, wait, hold on. I can yoink one probably off the internet in, like, 2 seconds. Who wants to go on the adventure of using Tools Project Cum? I love Project Cum, by the way. It's really good. So, finding an icon for any purpose. This one, the Noun Project. I believe Eject put this on here. I like how it just, like, hesitancy, win, swoosh, hesitancy, sex, YouTube downloader. What a great things that it puts in there. That's just perfect. What I want to search for, though, is, like, download? Or, I guess, copy. That's what I'd want. Right? What's, like, a nice, simple copy one? I don't fucking know. I am liking the one that goes to the right like this. Background. That. Get this icon. Okay. What if I... Well, you have it. You have the icon here. Is this a PNG? Or does it have the background? No, I can just do that. Why does it want me to sign up for it? I can just grab it. Wow, that was hard. Anyway, I throw this onto here. I give it no credit. I just realized it's black. We don't like black. That's like, there's actually a genuine reason why I don't want it to be black. I want it to be white. Not because I'm racist at all, but actually for a practical purpose, which you'll see. If I go game dev, Umbra, assets, E. No, that's the code. Okay, well I can just drag it in here. File, page setup, just custom 5.5. I don't care if this is big, that's honestly fine, because the icon's too big anyway. Recolor this to be white. No. No. There. Like, actually, like, okay. So you see how this is like up here is black, but it's actually blue, right? Well, I set the color to be blue. Well, that's because it's multiplying the colors together. I do not want to delete the button. I want to change this, simply changing the icon to this. Boom, now it's there. So, you see what I mean, right? There's actually a practical reason why I need it to be white. But not because I'm racist, I swear. It has nothing to do with that. That's a completely separate thing. Anyway, I think it's funny that they want you to make an account when you can literally just yoink the images. Wait, I can kind of use the same method, but kind of doing it for the other things as well. So, for a while, these things have in the other menus have kind of gone neglected a bit in the deck builder mostly with those buttons. So let me go over to it real quick. Where's this deck builder? Boom. So blue, I believe, is copy, and the other one's import. So this is as simple as replacing that image. The other one is where I've got to start actually making some new images. Or I've got to, I mean, making new images, more like yoinking them, but you know what? Eh, who cares? So, download, import. Can I just search import? What does it think import gets? I'm a fan. What kind of style are we going? Rounded edges, kind of thin, so like this. Like, again, I can literally just right-click and... Or maybe I can't. Maybe they found me out. I've been had. Why is it doing this? I don't know why it was doing that. It was just randomly deciding to not show it. Anyway, save image as... Oh, wait, no, I don't even need to save it because I realized I've got to copy it over to this one, except I paste it, scale it up, and then adjustments, or, yeah, file, download, PNG. Wow. And then I throw that on there. The button's a bit bigger, so I can literally just go like that. Is this being a bit nitpicky? Yeah. But it makes it slightly better, you know? Anyway, you got the two buttons. That makes it much more obvious, I think, what they actually do. And then over here, this is like a plus and an X, right? I don't even know if I really need, like the things for this. I can just kind of make it real quick. Let me make this center, please. What's the best way to scale? I mean, this is a nice capsule, but what's the best way to scale it? Size and rotation. Position from center. Y0? Or Y1? Or -2? Sure. 2. Height should be 4 exactly, actually. And there you go, that's one length. Although I'd probably do more along the lines of, like, this size. Actually, remember my images from before? Can I Control-C, then Control-V, and... No, I didn't think so. But I can import the image directly. Wait, I can just put this in the middle, scale it up. This is really just for consistency, if anything. I just want to see if the line thickness matches. I mean, I think it does, so I think we're good, but I want to be sure. Yeah, that's fine. But this again, with making it like 2, -2, 0, 4. Okay, this, but I actually center it. And then copy, paste that to be here. I mean... I mean... I could probably do better. And when I say I mean, like... I mean, yeah, they have, like, the same idea. Ideally, I'd want them to be of a similar style. Probably something along the lines of adding a circle and then but it's fine. So I'm going to rotate the image back to this way. I think I had it good the first time, and then I create a circle. This is just a thing. I picked on the outside versus insider to be. Right, like this. So that's the plus. The minus. This should make it slightly better. What is 25 distance? Probably a bit too close, but eh. So I can go to the deck builder, right? And you got these two buttons that let you create and destroy them. I mean, now they have actual images, you can kind of figure out what they do. Boom. Anyway. That's pretty sickeroni that we got these icons that I definitely made. They're very unique, very mine. I claim all the credit. I claim all of it. I can actually kind of remove these two images that are unused. They don't need to be in there, technically. Same with this one, because it's also unused. I just realized I didn't name this one with Segs. Blasphemy. Time to go edit it. That could have this if I didn't like realize, like I didn't consciously be like, wait a minute. Save. Oof. That could have been bad. Wait, why is it? No. Should be like this. Save. So I can actually see it from over here. Why can't I see it here? Eh, whatever. It'll be there next time it updates. Close tab. Window. Plastic SCM. There you go. I claim all the credits. Segs. Don't worry. I would never forget to put it in there. I wouldn't. It wouldn't happen. It couldn't happen. It didn't happen. It never did. Never would have. Couldn't have. Anyway, that's some minor changes to the deck creator screen, which is, you know, alright now. Very legitimate changes there, not stolen at all by me. Ever. Presumably. I do just love worshipping Baller sometimes. I do it as like a pastime. Sag spoop. Very interesting. Go to this. And it was never there. Gotta like my drawing from before when I was talking about how I was thinking of doing something. I don't know if Source is there for that. The pedo food mascots. There's some very real food mascots in here. Do I have the chair tier list? I might. I'd have to go to my school account. Chair. What even comes up if you search chair? Yeah, exactly. So, let's go through the list. Let's go from D to S. Let me copy the beans so I can move the camera down. I mean, I know you can see them all right now, but I gotta do it for the dramatic reveal. Don't mind me. Okay, so we've got school desk, or like classic school chair with attached desk thing. Pretty uncomfortable. Nobody really likes them. Next, you've got like some weird like cubicle kind of thing. which we have a bit at our school, not really, but there's something kind of similar, and it's not that comfortable to be at. You feel cramped. It's bad. The stairs. Well, they're kind of hard. They're not really meant as seating. They're kind of jagged. You know, you don't really like it. Uh, the the urinal. That's I mean, you know, it's not that comfortable. It's kind of wet, so I wouldn't recommend it. The baby changing station, that right there, it's kind of not meant for adults to be, or like I guess more grown people to be sitting on. So probably would not be having a fun time when sitting on it. The ceiling. The ceiling, you know, it's kind of hard to sit on it, so it's not rated that highly. And finally, beans. Uh, normally this would be an S tier. However, for sitting on it, it gets your butt kind of wet, and with the beans, and you know, now you got beans all over you, and it's not a fun experience. So that's definitely a D tier. Now, moving up into the C tier was slightly more acceptable. You have those weird, shitty stool things that they have in classrooms with no cushioning on them. It's just like hard plastic and metal. But there you go. That's a C tier right there. Not the most comfortable, but it's workable. It's definitely workable. Next, the floor. Pretty alright, pretty hard, you know, not the most comfortable, but it's reliable, it's everywhere, you got it. But the bleachers, those can be kind of uncomfortable when sitting on them for long periods of time, but, you know, for the most part, they're fine. A man planking, you know, sitting on them, you know, it's actually pretty comfortable. I don't know why this is in C tier. It's a pretty comfortable seat. Next up, you have a tree. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You feel pretty cool when you're sitting up there, but in all honesty, it's not that comfortable. Pretty hard, pretty scratchy. Not the best experience, so C tier. And finally, these weird like foldable chairs that like everyone has, and yeah, that's kind of a meh. That's kind of a meh. It's not too bad, but it's not too great. Next up, school desks. Both kinds with and without like storage space in them. They're about the same to sit on them. The storage space doesn't really make that much of a difference, and it's pretty good. Next up, you have you can't really see from this image, but it's like these like stool things here. I mean, you know, whatever. It's like stools. They're pretty comfortable. That's a B tier. It's pretty good. And you have a floor mat. I mean, it's better than the floor. It's like the floor, but better. It's like your butt has cushioning, so it's amazing. Next up, you have the classic school lunch tables, which everyone also seems to have. And yes, they are amazing. I mean, they're not amazing. They also can sometimes get pretty uncomfortable to sit at for long periods of time. But, you know, they're pretty good. The sink, you know, it's got some nice butt room, you know, you got nice curvature for your butt cheeks to sit in when you're sitting in it. It's very comfortable, although the sink handle kind of digs into your back, so wouldn't recommend it. That's what brings it down from an A tier to a B tier for me. And finally, the like music, what the fuck are they called? Notation holders, like sheet music holders, right? Sheet music holders. I can't remember what they're called. They definitely have a name that is just escaping my mind. Anyway, they hold sheet music. To sit on them, it's all right. They kind of bend back and forth, so it's kind of hard to sit on them. But when you hit it just right, hits the spot. But just due to their inaccessibility to most people, I'm putting it as a B, or we have it as a B tier, I should say. Next up, you got those weird like those like half yoga ball but half cushion things that exist. You got your half cushion things. And that's pretty comfortable, but there are a few things wrong with it, but for the most part, it's pretty good. Next up, you've got the tall LC chairs. You probably don't know what these are. Not many people have them. You can lean back in them. They're tall chairs. They're nice. That's an A tier. The letter T, you know, I didn't want to move this. The letter T. God damn, that's an amazing seat right there. It's not perfect, of course, you know, but it's goddamn good. Next up, you have actual bleachers, as opposed to where was the other one? These ones. Why are the bleachers here twice? I don't know. These ones are red, and red makes it at least 2 tiers higher. Next up, you have these outside things that you see at like every kind of restaurant that has like outside seating everywhere. I don't know why. They've got the weird grating padding in them. No one knows where they come from. Everyone has them. Anyway, they're actually pretty damn comfortable. Now, next up, these urinals though, much more comfortable than the other disgusting variant. Well, this one you don't have much back room. You know, you're basically just leaning up against it because you can't really sit on this tiny lip here. These ones, they have much more room. You have a much vaster area to sit on, and it's much more comfortable, especially for your butt. Next up, you have the weird science tables things that they always have in like science classrooms with like the weird like a matte gray top on them that makes it easier to clean up chemistry messes. Anyway, those kinds of things. Those are pretty good to sit on, you know, pretty comfortable. They're pretty cool, so in the summer they can be pretty nice. And finally, the wall. Um, Honestly, just one of the best seats around. I mean, it's just a general all-purpose thing. Would put it in as an S tier, except for when you're sitting at places that don't have walls, so you can't really sit on a wall in those places. But for the most part, it's really damn good. Now, moving on to the absolute best of the goddamn best. And one second, one second. Moving on, you have yoga balls themselves. Not just the fake versions that you put on chairs. You have full on yoga balls. And those are the king. When you sit on those, you are the royalty. You are it. You are the one when you sit on these. You go up and down, up and down. It's endless fun. It is quite literally one of the best seats available to the populace. Next up, LC Couch. This is more specific to the school I go to, but LC Couch, just couches in general, really comfortable, S tier. Next up, beanbag chairs slash cushion chairs like this one, pretty goddamn comfortable. I mean, sometimes they might not be ideal, but in almost every single case, they are it. There's very, very few cases where they are not. Next up, teachers' desks. Now, I don't know about you, but if you guys have ever sat at a chair that teachers have, god damn is that the peak of luxury. And that, my friend, is where the peak of sitting is at. Now, you have this interesting image, which I know what it is, but I'm not gonna contrast this so you can tell what it is. Next up, though, after that, you have a toilet. It is literally the throne, right? That is it. When you sit on this, you know you are about to let out some massive fucking shits, but that shit feels amazing when once you finally get the relief of no longer having to take a goddamn humongous gigantic iceberg shit. Anyway, when you're sitting on this, you are literally quite literally ruling over a kingdom of your own shit. But you're royalty. I mean, you may have been close to royalty when sitting on the yoga balls. You may have felt like royalty, but when you're sitting on the throne, you are royalty. Next up, you have the casket, right? Your classic coffin, your classic dead person casket. Now, I would say pretty goddamn comfortable, especially if you're looking for a nice place to take a nap. Next up, stacked chairs. Individually, they're awful. One of the worst seats around. Probably, if they were on an individual, I'd put them around C, maybe B if you're pushing it. Probably closer to, like, C, though. Right? Individually, these chairs, hard plastic, really uncomfortable. Once you start stacking them, though, it goes away. It's kind of like magic. Once you stack them, it's amazing. It's peak. There literally isn't any seat better. Well, there are like equivalents, right, on the same tier, but it is one of the peak chairs around, peak seating options, if you will. Next up, the whiteboard. God damn, is this a good one, right? Not only do you get the full ability to project anything you want onto your seat, you got the full RGB gaming seat. That's what you got. You got full LEDs. Except it's not really LEDs because it's projecting onto a screen, but you got touch screen. What more could you want from a chair? It's amazing. And finally, you have the human respiratory system. And goddamn, is that a goddamn treat to sit on? Because fuck, that is how you sit. Now, you also have some boxes over here. I don't know why there's like stuff over here, but it's just empty space in case we want to add more stuff. But that, my friends, is the chair and desk tier list. I don't know. I didn't get sidetracked. Mm-mm. All right, I'm just looking through my drive. If I know what the context behind this image, but if you don't, it's kind of hard to guess. But you should. I think everyone would appreciate it, you know. I'm just kind of looking through random shit because I got a bit distracted. No, I wouldn't have done that. I also definitely remember why I was looking through my shit in the first place. I'm very much in the mind space for doing coding right now. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm the guy. I'm literally the guy. Um, projects. Sorry, I'm just looking through some shit. Wouldn't it be funny if I started writing again? So anyway, I started writing. I haven't done a whole lot since Gods and Dungeons. You have like one, maybe two things, but those are not public, so you don't get to see them. You don't get to know what they are. Miscellaneous, though. Various symbols that I've made over the years. Oh my god! What a legendary card. Sorry, I would like to take a moment to appreciate Sex Machine. It has 69 hearts. This is the attack and movement patterns. Pretend I didn't just use the tint. But anyway, if you really need to make a moveset, you can just kind of downshift the blank space. All attacks execute your mother. What a goddamn beautiful card for sources. Battle for the Shifting Cock. I know it's Battle for the Shifting Rock. And I know he's like, oh, but I haven't had that much. But it's Battle for the Shifting Cock, and we all know it. So Source is kind of denying it by calling it Battle for the Shifting Rock, but we all know the true name. You can't hide it. There is one true name for that game, and this was a proposed card layout that I made. Where is the thing? Cards official. He has Fearmonger, which I can't help but think is a mockery of Fartmonger, which, ignoring the gif of Bowser farting aggressively, where I thought that said Fartmonger, please make that an actual card. I have been pestering this guy for months to make the Fartmonger card. Ever since he released Fearmonger, and I misread it as Fartmonger. You got the official cards, right? You've also got, guess what? My unofficial creation, using his own card builder, Fartmonger. Attack is 99 attack, 99 poison, beheading arc, and he farts on your monger. What a fucking beautiful card. Source gave it a thumbs up. What the fuck is this? Create thread? What kind of icon is this? Why is it like a spring? That's interesting. Anyway. Segs. What's other random shit that I've got? I'm just looking through random shit because I think it's funny. YouTube project used Walter. What the fuck is this video? I can't play it. Okay, thank you. Minecraft stuff. That's a while ago. HVH death sentence. Ideas for it. Skull and Bones. Goddamn, what a game. If anyone knows Skull and Bones, I'd be genuinely impressed. Because goddamn was that a good one. Build project. Oh, I remember that actually. Erpeg. Effects in RPG official site. Why did I have this? View published site. Images. How recent is this image? I'm looking through these. That's kind of an old image. Yeah, no, this is a slightly old image of the front because it's not tattered and there's not the vines on it. So, this is decently old. Yeah, there's no vines anywhere. And the site originally made use of Google site, YouTube links. Yeah. Okay. What else do you have? RPG info. Oh, this is a page. All right. I'm actually kind of fucking interested in this because I don't remember this. The AW2 RPG, more recently named the Fexit RPG, is a game created entirely in Minecraft using only commands, data packs, and custom textures. It is a storyline, pile of weapons, and a cast of characters for you to experience. Why did I call it experience? An RPG is main. The RPG is mainly created by Anime Watcher 2, my name at the time, though Source Gear 420 has helped with the map and world building. Links and info on these two will be linked in the About Us page. Why that? Does this not have, like, minerals on here? Leo Dog. It has Leo Dog. It doesn't have minerals? What the fuck? Alright, anyway. A few more people have joined me since joined the team since the start, so check us out in the About section on the site or the Discord for those people. The project has officially started on September 13th, 2020, so, you know, 3 years ago. Goddamn. Almost everything that's ever done listed in the daily updates posted by me still go ongoing, by the way. These like basically daily updates. I mean, I've been kind of less doing daily updates in the normal fashion. I should probably continue doing those again, but I just haven't had the drive to. The game in its early phases, but the IPs in the Discord, you may also download the beta for the game. This is an unoptimized version of the map and the data pack you can play whenever. Cool. Gameplay and story. You take the role as a summoned hero who travels the lore. The evil Gregorius is told by his brother Vanderall. You fight the enemies along the way. The world through generations. Yeah, the player yeah. This is just like lore, isn't it? Anyway, downloads. This actually has the beta build. That's interesting. 1.16.4 and bad. It's a bad version of the game. I know. About the creators. Me, Source Gear, Leo Dog. Oh, wait, no. Minerals and Two Green Monkey are on here, as well as Drakus and Catcraft. Cool. So they actually are listed. They just don't have one of the main fronts. Why is Leo Dog listed as a developer, though? I remember him. It's equally... I was like a godsend for being the first dev to join the team. And wants to use plugins, but besides that, he is a cool fellow. Alright, I'm gonna see what these actually are, because I genuinely don't remember. Me has played Minecraft for over 7 years and is the mastermind behind the now defunct Project HVH, and now that's shit worded. Despite his many years of playing, his building skills are still absolute shit. However, he's a whiz. Who wrote this? Did I? I hate that I used the word whiz if I fucking wrote this. However, he is a whiz with Minecraft data packs and commands. He was the original creator, as well as contributing to most in the RPG. There's about 28 subs on YouTube. Thanks for bragging past me. And also worked on many scratch games. We'll talk about Minecraft. Links below. And links. Yeah. Source Gear, despite playing for 2 years, is kind of bad at Minecraft. It's 20 subs on YouTube despite infrequent uploads and only having one non-live stream. That's pretty great. He is learning data packs and game creation using Unity. Wait, what? Source buddy, you and I need to talk. Just a small anecdote I need to come back to on that one. I'll go back on that. That's kind of important, actually. Anyway, he started working on the RPG fairly recently after his interests in my HVH project. Wait, he wrote this. Because he's the only person who calls me anime. It just shortens my name to anime, like just anime. Anime's HVH project. He also helped write a decent bit of RPG storyline. Links below in the description. Minerals, my Discord server. Does this link still work? It does! My YouTube channel, which this goes to my old channel, right? Gotta like that the subscriber count is accurate. Source's channel. Peak content right here. Peak. Let me go back. My Scratch page. Gotta like how it links to my fucking Scratch page. Like the things aren't Gong. It's Roblox Simulator Name Generator, which will give you stuff like, what's some great ones? Mafia Condom Defenders, new code. Acquire Jackoff Legends. What else can we get in here? Insane Public Bathroom Enthusiasts. You know, femdom tasty shopping. It doesn't take that long to get some pretty funny ones. You just kind of go through these, right? Fondling Masters, Doom Ray. Okay, I gotta send this to someone. Where are they? Fondling Masters. It's just like it's always really funny whenever you see it, you know. Naughty Piggy. Anyway, so you get the point. Very suspicious. Very suspicious. Anything else on here besides like this? Gameplay? No, okay. Neat. All right. So, why was I so why did this throw me through a loop when I read this little anecdote here? Well, two possible reasons. Well, more specifically, I was under the assumption that Sourcegear had started using Unity after I had, right? Uh, I don't know how far back this goes. Um, I I think it has to do with his jumping game, his jump dash. Unless he specifically went back and changed it. Like, can you view the timeline? I don't know how you do that. Viewer tools. I don't fucking know how you view like history in sites. It's kind of weird. Preview history. Here we go. Source on February 23rd, 2021 was his last edit. There's hidden ones? I actually didn't know about this. I genuinely didn't even consider looking through all the pages. Uh Interesting. Welcome to the changelog page. We'll post about every major update. Well, I never made one. The map we've completed, World 1, yeah. Devlogs, Sourcegear devlogs, where he made nothing, and me devlogs, where I made nothing, so, whatever. Anyway, I don't have the exact evidence for this. Anyway, after I had started making games in Unity, so I think this was post, if I had to, what the fuck is this? Sorry, it's just best of your boys watches. This is speed music, yeah, but I would not call that boss battle music, me. I would disagree with that statement. Also, it's very similar. This is really loud. I disagree. Like, what the fuck? Ah, this. I remember. I gotta. This brings me fuck. What? Number rocks dividing by fractions. Clearly, not all of these are songs though, because this is the fucking like some of these aren't. I've got no fucking clue what's in here. By the way, this appears to just be a random collection of stuff. Mostly music. Like, almost entirely music, but sometimes not. This is one of my previous playlists. I genuinely don't remember making this, or why it's public, to be honest. I like this video. This is a good video. Anyway, cool thing. I've got to look through that and actually figure out what the fuck that is, because I don't remember that. Thing about Source being that with his Unity time creation. Here's what I want to. I personally think my skills in Unity are better than his. Right? I don't think that's an unfair statement to make. I don't like comparing my skill in Unity to other people. I think it's kind of dumb. But the reason I'm saying it in the first place right now is to make kind of a point. If he mentioned that he was doing it when I was making the RPG, that means he theoretically should have started making games in Unity before I did. Which, to me, comes into question as to how I've done vastly more. No, I don't enjoy, like, like talking about this, but it's just something that's really confusing to me because the first project I'm aware of that he was doing was like a jumping dash game that he tried to make, and this was, I think, post Rupture, I think, on the timeline. I don't have exact dates on this. Dash. I want to see if I can find a Dacity chain. No, multi-directional dash. Last I heard it was defunct dashing game. I'm trying to get a good timeline on this. Like when did he first come with me or come to me with this weird 2D dashing game he was working on? I thought he proposed it to me as like he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm like learning Unity and this is my first game," or something like that. But if he was mentioning this was in like 2022, I bet. Maybe 2023. Or actually probably 2023. What am I talking about? I'm just scrolling through our DMs looking for stuff. I'm not gonna show this on stream unless I actually find anything. Drip Rat with Gus. So this is Drip Rat and Gus territory. So Shadow Wizard Money Gang when I was designing my logos. Um, that's Ox Tools. I'm just like going through stuff. That's the end of my sophomore year. So going backwards, Ramstein, those things, other projects, Hypersmith, other games, not sure what those are. Delusion. So pre-delusion time we're working with. I'm still scrolling. I might find it. Source singing. More delusion. Oh, wait. That's his 3D version. That was a remake of the 2D version. So we're getting there. That's more delusion. 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 A lot of delusion stuff. I was talking with him for like with it. Um I just keep going back. I just keep scrolling. I know this is like not interesting to see on stream, but like at some point I'm gonna find it maybe. 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 Delusion again. We're back to delusion. Maybe. Wait, that's his 3D dashing game again. Delusion. One of these days. Not Ox Tools. Ox Tools again. Baller. Wait, what was that? Ooh. I think I found it. 3/15/23. I believe this is it. And I believe going back before this, it will be nothing. Because that's Idle Locksmith. And then post that is even like Minecraft shit. So, yeah. I think. Like, this is me talking about Minecraft shit, talking about that. Yeah. Yeah. No, what? This is just really confusing to me. So it goes Locksmith, the timeline goes Locksmith, and then we talk about random shit, FPS chess, talk about random shit like Deep Rock, and then working on collisions for the game we were discussing doesn't seem to know the difference between a wall and the player character, even though they're technically the same thing. Sorry, I just one of my things is funny. When were we okay. So yeah, 3/15/2023. That's the day. That's what's confusing me. That right around there. I mean, clearly there was a jump in time between that message and when he actually told me because he said about that game we discussed. So, at some point he must have told me about it previously to that point, which makes sense. Which makes sense. It's just, if we say it was in 2023, right? Beginning of 2023 that this man brought me this game, right? That would still be after Locksmith, right? I think. I could be wrong about that. I think it is. Yeah. That's after Locksmith, because Locksmith is mid 2022. It's just looking through the timeline of this. So this is what's really throwing me. I know I've been kind of like GG the past couple of minutes while I figure this out. So the timeline goes, I was making the RPG in Minecraft. Source was helping me a bit, and then also claims to have started working with Unity back then. I might have to ask him about this because he's noted it in the about the creator section here, where he says, and game creation using Unity game engine, using the Unity game engine. And this was made in 2021. So at least half a year before I like stopped doing the RPG and started doing Unity, right? So what confuses me about this timeline is why I was essentially like what I feel like what I was pitched is it was basically Source's first game that he was making, which was after I made Idle Locksmith, maybe around the time of Delusion. I don't really have a time frame on this, right? But basically, after I'd already made Idle Locksmith, and then I was like into Unity development. Boom, done, whatever. Um, what happened? This is just something that's really confusing to me. Is because I did not think that this man was actually like doing anything with Unity until like fairly recently, and then I know he hasn't been doing a whole lot with it since. But this is just an interesting thing that I didn't even know about until like 2 seconds ago. So that's cool. And that probably threw the stream through a loop for like 10 minutes or something. I don't know. I don't have an estimate on time for how long I spent doing that. It's just kind of weird. I might talk to him about it because it's pretty neat. Uh, what else? What else do I have? Google Sites. Oh, you can see the Ox website. Pages. Downloads. PP help download. No. You have like the Delusion downloads, the Rupture downloads, the Idle Locksmith downloads. Should I add like a thing that's like Umbra coming soon? That'd be kind of dumb. I'd love the top hat though. It kind of adds like everything to it. I don't know if I should still keep the ding dong. It's Windows Defender. For whatever reason, Windows Defender keeps labeling my games as viruses. Trojan or something similar. I don't know how to stop this. Feeling option to find it. Update. I believe that if I acquire the thing, that should go away. Whatever. Yeah, it's neat. I don't know. For now, I've been kind of fucking around. I found out a bit. I fixed some shit. Do I need to turn it? Do I need to check in anything? I don't. I'm probably just gonna end it here because, you know, I'm tired. It's fucking past midnight. You can't see my time, but it's 12:15 a.m. Man, I'm just tired. So, yeah, see you guys later, be it in the present, past, or future.